Hey, what's up, boys and boys? It's Aaron. This week, the topic is the hardest and the best things about being trans. I'm going to start with the hardest things so that I can end it on a good note. I would say the absolute hardest thing about being trans is dysphoria. Some people don't deal with a whole lot of dysphoria, but it's something that affects me every single day, to the point that just showering is one of the most difficult tasks in the world for me. It varies from day to day on how bad it is or what exactly it's based on, but it is definitely something that affects me every day that's really tough to deal with. And the social aspect is a factor too. I get extremely dysphoric about my voice. So there's always something that's, coming out of the woodwork to kind of bother me. Another really tough thing is dealing with ignorance in general. People who don't understand saying really hurtful things. And they don't always mean to be hurtful, but they don't really understand. I'm totally cool with questions and people trying to understand, but when I'm told that, I can't be a feminist anymore, or that I'm betraying women by transitioning, or that ever popular, you're mutilating your body, it's really hard to explain why those things are wrong to someone who is just set in their opinions. And it's tough to feel like I have to defend myself and my beliefs just based on, the body I was born in. Just having to explain those things sometimes can contribute to the dysphoria in itself. And I guess that's kind of why I make these videos and vlogs, because it's an outlet for that sort of thing. The best things about being trans, on the other hand, first and foremost being the support. The transgender community is full of some of the most loving, accepting, and intelligent people that I've ever had the pleasure of speaking to. There's a really strong sense of connection there, because we all know what it's like to deal with dysphoria and mistreatment in society and families not understanding and things like that. It's a really unique struggle that most people never have to encounter. So when you talk to another trans person, you already understand a lot of their everyday struggles and you can empathize with that, but also just focus more on who they are and getting to know them as a person rather than talking about transition. The other great thing is that I know I wouldn't be the person I am today without this struggle. I would probably take a lot for granted, and while I still think I'd be a compassionate person and would want to fight for equality and all that, I don't think I'd be nearly as aware and as conscious of the many, many injustices within our culture, from race issues to socioeconomic issues to gender inequality. I wouldn't understand things like male privilege to the extent that I do. I may not have ever been a girl, but I understand what it means to be treated as one, and to be held to different standards based on your body, or to be harassed and then told it's your fault. I'd still believe in equal rights for women, but I might not be as adamant about being a feminist and aware of the less obvious everyday oppressions that women face. I really value these things both as part of my contribution to the world we live in, as well as part of who I am. And I think I might take them for granted if I had been born male. I might have taken that male privilege in general for granted, rather than wanting to use it to fight against those injustices. Long story short, it's made me the person I am today, and that's pretty invaluable. Everything that you go through, everything that you encounter makes you who you are. You gotta take the good with the bad and just accept the fact that, you may not be the same person without your experiences. And as much as it's really tough to deal with, I really do value that. It's a quick one this week, which is rare for me. I'll catch you guys next week. Peace out.